I wish I were able to create something powerful and profound, but I also know that doing that with intention will only ever be seen as pretentious. But I do. I want to put the pain and blurriness of being alive on paper. I want my vocal cords to vibrate just right and the diaphragm in my microphone to receive those vibrations just right, so that maybe you might know what it's like to be me. And then maybe understand just a bit better what it's like to be you. Is my red your red? Is a pretty apt description of what I'm talking about, even if it's pretty ironic for me. I don't see red. I never have. I just see shades of gray, the cheap imitations of color that black, white, and gray could muster. So it's even more poetic that it feels like my entire brain is as foreign to everyone else as my eyes are. I don't know why I am the way that I am. I don't know why I struggle with the things I do. I don't know why I dive headfirst into the things I enjoy and run from and ignore the things I don't. I don't know why taking care of simple things seems so hard, but I go through all the complicated steps of making this video so easily. I don't know why. I guess we could look back to when I was 8 years old, when I was diagnosed with ADHD. Some doctor was told that I couldn't sit still in class, and he decided that my brain was different and I needed amphetamines. And yeah, there's an entire conversation to be had there in whether the solution was the right one, but I want to focus on that middle part. My brain is different. Because I don't think that's focused on enough. My brain is different. My thinking, feeling, being machine is not the same as everyone else's. This clearly must be a bad thing, because given the amphetamines, it's something to be solved. I don't even say this for sympathy or to prove a point. I agree. There is something wrong with me. I cannot function normally. If I let myself go and stop caring, it all falls apart. That part is probably more the depression, which, would you look at that, another thing to add to the list of things that are wrong with me. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know why I can't just be normal and do normal things and live a normal life. I don't know why I can't clean my apartment or get a job or eat healthy. I don't know why. I'm not sure how much of me is because of bad things that have happened to me, or just bad things that I am. I just don't know why.